So if you guys watch my channel, I bought this last week. I'm going to start tearing it down and see exactly what I got into. I bought this sight unseen. For a decent price, I think. I got it for $1,250. That's what I won the bid at. With everything all said and done, it was $1,778. So when I first saw it, I gathered my thoughts about it, what it's going to cost me. And I think in parts, I'm going to be somewhere around $1,500. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Now, this is going to be my car. I'm going to use it to go back and forth to work. I drive back roads to work, so they're all beat up. So I don't expect much out of this car. I don't need it to be perfect. I just need it to be able to put on a lot of miles reliably. So I am going to, my game plan is to keep this bumper covered because it only has one little crack right over here. I don't care about it, and the new grill that I'll have to get is going to cover most of it. So without tearing it apart, my thoughts are hood, grill, rad support, maybe something else, and then the driver's side headlight is what I'm thinking to fix this. Now, I'm going to start tearing it down, and we will see exactly where I'm at. Oh, and it needs an airbag. So this is the new grill, 200, airbag 200, rad supports about 200, and I think I'm going to have somewhere around 700 in the hood. I'm going to try to get a color match hood, if it's possible or not. I'm not in a huge rush for this car just yet because my other Taurus is still running. So I'm going to start working on it. I'll start tearing it down. I'm going to start by taking the hood off because it doesn't need to be on here anymore. And then I'll take the bumper off, the bumper cover, and we'll get in to see what it looks like behind here. Okay, so I got the bumper off, I got the hood off. Here's some things that I noticed. This right here has just a little bit of wrinkles. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm going to do with this just yet. But some of these other, I'm going to definitely need a rad support, a headlight, because this thing, if this wasn't busted, I could probably fix it, but it's busted, so I got to get that. A grill. I think everything else is just going to be able to, yeah. Hood, grill, rad support, headlight, airbag, and I'm just going to reuse that. Those are my main things that I'm going to get, and we'll see what that all adds up to. I'm going to tear this down a little more Monday or so you'll see that too. All right, I am back to this 2013 Ford Taurus project, and here's what I've found. I got all the parts. I bought a whole parts car. It's got the hood is about a $700 value. This headlight, I thought it was $200, but I did some more looking. It's closer to $400 to get one used. And then these louvers, I got a replacement. The parts car was a rollover, but the hood and the main parts that I need were all still good on it. So it's got a good rad support. It has this. So what I need to do, or this impact bar. So I'm going to replace that. I know I said I probably wasn't going to, but I have the parts, so I'm going to. It was cheaper, far cheaper for me to buy a whole parts car than parts and pieces. I got $1,400 into the parts car. I still need an airbag, so all said and done, I'll do a video on the total cost of repair, but I think I'm going to be probably $3,500 into this, which is okay.
It's just going to be my daily driver. I'm not going to try to sell it. I'm not going to try to turn a profit on it. You know, 3,500 into it doesn't seem too bad. But what I need to do right now is I need to take this impact bar off, because to change out the rad support, which I got right here, you have to have that off. And another problem, which I'm not sure how I'm going to overcome it just yet, but this line right here, which is an air conditioning line, goes right down here to this I can't remember what it's called, evaporator or something. Anyways, I got a brand new one of these, or not brand new, but I have another one with the other car. But I don't know what happened to the air conditioning system on that one. It was already purged. There wasn't anything in it. So me taking that off, I didn't have to do anything. But to put the new one on, I'm going to have to figure out a way to get this rad support around that line without breaking it open. I don't want to break it open because I don't want to have to recharge it. I don't want to hurt the environment. I don't want any of that. So that's what I'm going to start working on, is getting this off and getting the impact bar. This impact bar is held on by 8 screws, 4 on each side, and 2 spot welds. I just use a exhaust spoon to pop those on an air hammer, an exhaust spoon to pop those pop rivets off. I'll show you here in a second, but yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm going to add some clips of me doing this. It won't be the whole thing, but just down to the dirty of it. Okay, so I got the rad support back on, only to find out that up here on the radiator, the tabs that come through to hold the radiator in place, I guess maybe it's supposed to be like that. They're broken clean off. You can see that's where one came from. Here's where another one came from. So it needs a radiator. Luckily, I'm glad I bought that parts car because it has a good radiator. So I'm going to go pull that radiator off of the other car, and I need a whole air box because the air box is busted. So I'm glad I bought that parts car because this is far, far more than I anticipated. going to wrap up this video. It is pretty much done. I still have to do some airbag work to it. That's going to be a separate video because when I started looking into this, getting into it, it was way more than I thought. So there's going to be a separate video on the airbag, separate video on the price. But you can see what it took to fix this. Quite a bit of work. It's more than I bargained for, but it's still going to be a car I can drive. So I don't know if this video will help you or not, but if it does, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. It helps me out, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.